Today, Rex is going for the throat. I must have said something. Okay, so we're drinking a gift from Brandon Welch and the team of Frank and Maven.
Brandon Welch?
Brandon
Welch and the team of Frank and Maven? Frank and Maven, is that?
Frank and Maven.
You magnificent bastards!
Okay, so he nailed it, or I should say they nailed it. For one, they're damn fine people, and but he's a good whiskey drinker too.
What are they nailing?
They're nailing that this is a Campbelltown whiskey. It's actually the origins of this distillery were Glengyle, not Kilkerran.
You're saying words. What is
you could say Glengyle Distillery.
You say Campbelltown like I should know it.
It's a little peninsula where Springbank is from.
Oh, Springbank.
Yes. Okay. And as a matter of fact, it was the son of the founder of Springbank that founded the Glengyle Distillery.
So there's Isla and Speyside, which is sweet, Isla Smoky.
And
how is this related?
Now, I would put Campbelltown... Now, it was Springbank that lobbied to make Campbelltown its own region.
Okay.
And for good reason. You get if you get a Campbelltown, you're often going to find notes of kind of an iodine, kind of rubbery, almost like commercial district, like the Detroit of Scotland.
Sounds lovely.
No, it's actually really pretty.
Just the drippings
it's on
of
the
an old
coast.
car.
Yeah, right. But Springbank, here's the thing. This category of whiskey, it's not for everybody. This one's aggressive and complicated and not really trying to be your friend.
Lovers of Lafroig or
this may even be too much.
Lagavulin, Ardbeg. If you're at that level and you want to try something as challenging, if not a bit more, then you could be right over here in the, what'd you call it? The something region?
The Campbelltown
region.
Now, if you know Scotland, the Campbells, they were sort of the of Scotland. So it's, it's fitting.
I know
Kilkerran.
I know the Whittingtons of Texas.
Yeah, that's true. The Kilkerran it's called Kilkerran because instead of Glengyle, because when Glengyle closed in the 20s, they actually sold the name Glengyle to a Highland company selling a Highland malt under the name Glengyle. So when they decided to reopen using the Glengyle distillery in Campbelltown, they couldn't use the name Glengyle. So they renamed it Kilkerran.
All right, you got it out of your system, you done?
Yeah.
Enough learning for today?
Almost.
Enough learning. So you're still going. Now. You're still going.
It's my turn now.
All right, continue.
So
I'm gracious.
It reopened in 2004.
And generous with the time.
Oh, if I only had
Continue.
Yeah. If you were like Pinocchio and like something about your physiology changed every time you lied.
I got something 15.
You wouldn't get And there it is. In scene.
It's a long bit of wood right there.
Where do you go from there?
You were talking about your boring ass history.
No.
That nobody really cares
about. I'm talking about the whiskey now. What is rhubarb? I've read multiple people say this is like rhubarb, but I don't know that I've ever eaten rhubarb. I know it's a...
It's strawberries.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's something in the category of like a sweet, fruity kind of thing.
It's strawberries.
It may not be a fruit.
It's strawberries with a different texture.
By the way, you know my only connection to rhubarb?
Yeah.
Is Prairie Home Companion. When Garrison Keillor's like, bop, rhubarb pie or whatever.
How dorky do you insist on making the show?
Man, you are hard to work with today.
Prairie Home Companion.
It's awesome.
So... those of you in the nursing home, if you can't hear, turn your hearing aids off.
Okay, I'm getting earth and salt notes. I'm getting sort of a sweetness, but it's desserty. I'm getting
iodine and rubber on the nose.
Definitely iodine. Almost a fishy kind of salt fish.
Salt
kind of note.
On the taste. My God, man, this is salt water. You gave me salt water.
I really did. We're drinking slightly sweetened salt water.
Wow.
Oh, that's good right there. But keep in mind, it is cask strength, so that's 56% alcohol.
Usually I'm right there with you when we're talking about like the smoky Isla, peaty stuff.
Yeah.
No.
You think I lost you at Campbelltown?
You did. I'm done. I'm out.
Found his break point.
Yeah. Or you found the place where all reason flies out the window. This is you trying to prove something.
Oh, yeah. No,
enjoyment.
when I am in the mood for a fight, that's when I drink Springbank, Kilkerran.
And
we've also got Glen Scotia up here. Long Grow and Hazelburn are also made by Springbank.
When you're in the mood for a fight, you dial your larger friends. Can you come help me?
Man,
people are picking on me.
Today, Rex is going for the throat. I must have said something earlier today, and Rex has just been saving it up.
Wes Smith. This just came to me, and I was looking at some white dog whiskeys and thinking, why not put them in a small barrel and see what happens? Mm-hmm. How long could I age this? Months, years? Is there something besides just filling it up and forgetting about it that needs to be done?
This is a fun experiment. You can get 5-liter barrels. You can even get 1-liter barrels. They're really small. You can get them charred to your preferred char level, and then you can put whatever you want in it. So you can get like Dickel has a white spirit. Buffalo Trace has a white spirit.
Wait, what has a white spirit?
Yeah, Dickel. George Dickel.
Dickel has a white spirit.
Yeah. That does not all sound awkward. Lunar Moonshine, Copper Run Distillery in Missouri. You could just buy a bunch of moonshine and try different ones. And the cool thing is, if you get a mostly corn spirit and you age it in that new barrel, technically you now have a used bourbon barrel.
You know what's
Which means you can now further age another whiskey like a Scotch or something in it and make your own little microclimates of aging. That's fun. That's
so
fun shit right
I'm
there.
getting used to the iodine and the rubber. I can actually taste some honey.
The honey sweetness.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in there.
See, if you're a man, you get that from the very beginning.
What are we establishing?
I think I'd do is rewind like 3 minutes to understand my point.
Charlie G. Haig. That painting has to be of the Shackleton whiskey, right?
Oh, yeah.
There was a painting, apparently.
So this was a gift from our level 3 sommelier, Steve Ray.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Of the Macallan whiskey that was discovered. This was a painting of it that was discovered in the ice in a shipwreck. And Richard Patterson was responsible for helping them recreate that whiskey. So he tasted it, they did a chemical analysis on it,
What whiskey
and then
are
they
you talking
recreated a 100-year-old whiskey that was discovered
What
in ice.
Shackleton whiskey.
Yeah, Shackleton.
Okay.
From
All
the
right.
Shackleton expedition that all died.
Jonathan Swadley.
Oh, Jonathan Swadley.
When does
a
a
wise
joke-
man?
When does a joke become a dad joke?
That's a good question.
When the punchline becomes apparent.
And he finishes with?
Daniel, you're welcome, Rex. I regret nothing. Okay.
Yes!
No, I'm celebrating.
Nailed it!
I'm celebrating as well because this son of a bitch owes me a whiskey.
Nope, I'm over that.
And I've been going through. I've been going for the throat just a little bit.
Yeah, new rule.
So I am calling in Macallan M.
Nope, new rule.
You can't-
no more whiskey
you
for
can't
dad
make up the
jokes.
rules in the middle
Yeah, you
of
can. I did this when I played tag when I was a kid. New rule. This is space.
Yeah, you know what we did to this?
Oh.
Kick the shit out of him,
Yeah, not me.
which is what I'm about to do.
No, you can't
So-
do it on your own. You're gonna have to call in reinforcements.
I'm gonna give you one last chance.
Not happening.
Whittington
Not happening.
Macallan M.
I can't hear you.
All right, I'm going beyond Whiskey Eagle.
Uh-oh.
I am going to summon the benefactor, the source
Wait, you can't do that. You're the mooch.
of said Macallan M.
No. Only a song can summon the source.
I summon the power of.
Oh!
Ryan Dice.
Hey! Oh,
I
crap.
feel like I should be on an Apple box.
Yeah. How did you get here?
Hold on. People need to know who this man is.
All right. Well, Ryan Dice has gifted us 2 different models of Macallan.
He is the world's greatest Macallan M thief.
Yes.
He has shared it with us. Ryan, thank you. I have a single question for you, Ryan.
Yes.
Do I deserve some Macallan M?
What now? Explain to me what are the standards by which
All you need to know is the
This
answer is
is-
no.
No, the standards are I am smart and strong and attractive and I smell good. And I deserve a fancy whiskey.
if those are the standards, then I must say no.
I unsummon! I unsummon!
Unsummon! You can't unsummon! The power of the psalm compels you to stay.
There's no power of the song.
Okay, so here's the thing. I, on the other hand, have the code to the vault.
Yes.
So, what do you think about my opinions, all of them?
Your opinion is triumphant.
Oh! Oh, your plan is backfiring.
I have a little private message for Ryan Dice.
You're gonna give it to him right now?
I didn't realize we got to strike 1 or 2.
Yeah.
This guy plays for keeps, which means yes.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. Well, can I get to claim some too then?
right.
But this is yours.
I'm gonna let you pour.
Oh, really?
As a certified whiskey sommelier, I don't even feel. I've never actually touched the bottle until just this moment. So.
Happy Friday.
It is a bit unnerving to have a bottle that expensive in your hands.
I feel it's starting to slip a little right now. All right, gentlemen. Mr. Dice, this is to you, my friend.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for
the most benefactory of all benefactors.
Thank you for the good work that you do on behalf of the brown.
It's tremendously difficult drinking whiskeys for fun on a YouTube channel.
Super hard, yeah. I don't know how we do it.
All right, walk us through this. What is the Macallan M nose? What are we getting? What are we?
Okay, so they don't name the ages in this, but they said that there can be up to 40-year-old whiskey barrels in this. Mm-hmm. They're hand selecting them for a specific profile, and I would think what I get is, like in most Macallan, I get sort of an autumn feel of sort of dried leaves.
Yes. Absolutely.
And a dirt path out in the woods. Mm-hmm. But then you also get the autumn feel of like the kind of desserts you eat in autumn. Like the fruit pies and, more sweet beverages.
I'm getting honey
like
sweetness and dark fruit.
Now on this one, Macallan M, to me has the darkest fruit notes of all the Macallans I've tried. And that includes even the more heavily sherried ones. But it's like rich plum.
Yep.
Like candied fruits mixed with. There's still a little earth in there.
I'm getting like the tiniest bit of a just tiny bit of a sweet tobacco in there.
Yeah, pipe tobacco.
Yeah,
an aromatic pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
And it would be called something like grandfather's armchair or something. Yeah.
Is that an actual? Is that in your little scent box?
It is.
Yeah, probably. Grandfather's armchair,
which is very different than grandfather's armpit.
Yo.
Yes, very different.
Yes, it is.
Now that one's $7,500 whiskey.
Yeah.
Exotic.
Yeah, it's more exotic. This
Super
is
rich.
Like a whiskey version of footy pajamas.
Yeah. $4,500 footy pajamas.
It's the high-end Snuggie.
Yeah.
Not like the cheap one that you
No.
The
Fleece.
one that you pay a little bit extra for.
It's like a true fleece Snuggie.
If you're gonna get a Snuggie,
or maybe
because blankets are just too hard.
A real mink Snuggie.
Oh,
I'm titillated. I'm just happy.
Something. I'm glad,
No, some kind of rare animal.
Because something just happened.
Yeah.
So between the two, I'm gonna have to go with the super expensive one because every time you pour it, you die inside.
Yeah.
And that pleases me.
Yes, it does please you.
And
to
we're
see
very
me
glad
squirm.
Ryan could be here with us to drink this very generous donation.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Pleasure to be here.
So here's to you. Now, you should do part of our outro toast. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for friends.
If you steal the lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.